Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. And now we're going into political issue, and of course, the ADC convention, despite the rigmarole, the unrest, the uncertainty, has just ended, and we are super excited to be here to talk about it. Particularly because ADC has been known for. They are now divided. We know that they were divided, so the situation now may have prompted some uncertainty within the people that have trusted them, trying to get convinced about if they are even worthy of their trust and allegiance in the first place. So, Williams, what do you think about the situation?
For me, the convention was a proof of resilience. When a political party wants to actually prove a point to people, one of the things they have is to prove to you that despite the crisis they are seeing, they know what they want and they are doing their best to stay to it. ADC, despite the crisis they have, they still manage to hold a convention. So that tells you that there are a set of people, the stronger hand in that party are the ones who held that convention.
Very true.
The stronger hand in the party are the ones who held the convention. And what it means is, as much as they are witnessing internal crisis, they have shown that they are ready to face the whole thing head on and be able to get something out of it. Because for them to be able to actually get the attention of Nigeria, they have to prove to us that they have something to offer better than what Nigerians are currently having. And I think that's what they did with their convention, although the trouble is still there. They still have a case in court and all of that to handle, and then make sure that they have one, like they are speaking with one mouth. And if they are able to put themselves together before time, because all of these things are just distractions to slow them down. Campaign will soon start. And if you have not been able to even pick the person that is going to run for you, the campaign is almost starting, you are already behind time.
True.
And another thing that I am also seeing is the Obi and Kwakwaso. Kwakwaso, I don't know what I think that is a good combination. But for me, I'd rather prefer that Kwakwaso is the presidential candidate and Obi is the vice.
I think people would call for you. This would be not Kwakwaso.
No, and the allegiance is towards Obi and not Kwakwaso. But Obi as a vice to Kwakwaso, as a vice president to Kwakwaso, will stand a better chance of winning the North than Obi as a president and Kwakwaso as a vice. I'm talking about winning the North.
Okay.
In the North, Kwakwaso is more popular than Obi. You must believe me.
Yes, we know
that. Yes. In the South, Obi is popular.
Yes.
Now, with Obi, you will get Southern vote. With Kwakwaso, you will get Northern vote.
But then again, I think since they are working in gloves, that they have ends in gloves, the support that so now this is a partnership. The support I bring to the company as a stakeholder, and you're also a stakeholder, we are merging our fan base, we are merging them. That shouldn't stop the supporters
from what I have observed over the years in politics in Nigeria, is that the people in the North would prefer to have an Hausa person as a president, as the leader, and a vice from any other part. If you put them as the vice to an evil president, they are more likely not to sync with it properly, because they know from time, you know that the vice president in Nigeria is almost as useless sometimes.
But I would also like to point that many of the people that are out there spearheading this work for this political sensitization are more of Obi's fans.
So let's not
Obi's supporters. So that might cause some kind of
forget this. So you're saying this based on what has been happening
over time? Yes.
Not over time. Years back.
Yes.
We are trying to get a revolution rather.
Yeah.
Things are power is about to change hands.
Yeah.
And so one thing I noticed and one thing I've observed right from the time Kwankwaso invited Obi for his iftar, for his Salah celebration, it changed my mindset that I think the Northerners are beginning to see that they are seeing the potential. So, but the question is not even about Obi Kwankwaso. The question is Atiku ready to even allow them? Because if I was that man, I should have given up. Do you know
until after 2027 that he will give up?
Oh please, because this man has been trying to become president since donkey years.
Yes, and Alex, I think that you're also in the social space. You know how it is as a PR person, from your own point of view and the aspect that you have. What do you think about this?
Okay, so what I think, first and foremost, to just lay a little bit of foundation. Bottom line is, who is the most,
influential,
best candidate for president? We're talking about influence here. The Southerners and the Westerners would lean more to who's more influential, and that's what we're already seeing on social media, right? So it'd be a bloodline to see who's actually fit for that role. But I would say, because of how things are going, a lot of people would still lean to Peter Obi, whether or not he's from the north or not. People would lean.
But really, social media is not real life, because if you are on social media,
speaking of voting, Tinubu won 2023 elections. He won it, and he won with 8.7 million votes. Now, so Obi Kwankwaso, Obi won by, I think, is it 7.5? No, so Obi got 6 million votes rather in 2023, and then Kwankwaso got 1.5 million votes. So if you join those two together, that's 7.5 million, and it still does not beat Tinubu's vote. So where would they make it up?
So now this is what will happen. From studies and my understanding, people in the north are already having resentment for this particular administration
here.
Why is this hunger? Hunger.
And some persons not just insecurity is like coming first.
Yes. Some persons in the north that used to buy food or prepare food, give to people, the cost of doing that became higher during Tinubu's regime. So some of them withdrew from always doing. These people, when they come in the morning, there's food for them to eat. If you tell them this is who you vote for, they can easily vote. Exactly. So now they're already feeling like and sometimes they may have sent their opinion leaders to ask, why are we not having food? The opinion leader will say things are now tough. Why are things tough? The government is the number one thing that you will point to. They point to the government, that the government is the reason why things are tough. And these are the people who vote. So now you are coming to tell them that if you come, things will return to normal. With Kwankwaso and Obi, things will return to normal. That they should come out and vote for these people. And everybody knows, as much as Tinubu's government is trying to put some policies in place that are good, people know that there should be cushion.
Yes.
And this cushion will come in form of this food that they give away to people. Now, if Kwankwaso and Obi comes, Kwankwaso has an understanding that his people need food.
True. He can relate with them. Yes.
So by the time he comes to them and says, I know that you need food, I will give you this food. This your people can confirm to you. Those ones will confirm. He's a northerner.
But sorry, was that not the same faith? That was the same faith they had in Buhari that even made them
Buhari's government not better than this when it comes to feeding.
I don't know. I'm sorry. So that was really open border now. Yes.
So there was a thing. So when Tinubu was about to take over, there was a thing going on social media that they said Buhari said, "You will miss my administration."
Yes, he said it.
And at the end of the day,
so.
Because when Buhari was president, how much were we buying fuel?
Right.
How much were we buying?
But recently too.
In fact, it didn't even take long. I think a week after he was sworn in, and the things skyrocketed.
But also there were videos going around that Tinubu said that I am Buhari. You saw the video. He said I am Buhari. I'm still so. What does that tell you? That maybe he may have been the one that advised him. He made that comment. It's there.
Okay, so before we continue, let's, you know me, I'm for the viewers. So in case you're just joining us, this is a rundown show and we're talking politics.
Yes.
Do you think Obi Kwankwaso is going to win the 2027 election? What are your opinions? Tell us what you think in the comment section and we'll read it out for you so that we can dissect and discuss it. So still talking about politics and hardship and the likes. Iran, US war.
Yes, well, I think before we do that, I would like us to go on a very short break. Tell me, right, to get into the more details about the ADC convention.
Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further. We got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68-000-168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos.
As the Honorable Speaker of this Parliament, a man of integrity, a man of passion, a man of vision, the man that have the audacity and effort to pass a bill that nobody will question.
Make up or no make up, nobody. Or they bunk you. Honorable, try your point. 4 days for what?
See, I don't have time to argue with you. I don't have time to
May I drive my point for you?
You may. Drive it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Wala Parliament. This is a parliament whereby it is harmful. We bring issue, we digress it, digest it, and dish it out to you as solutions. I am a man of passion. I am a man of vision. I am a man of law.
It's okay, sir.
The fact that I am quiet and all these shenanigans is happened to me does not mean that I am gentle. I am slow to anger does not mean I am God.
Exactly. God bless you.
Swallow it. Yawa, on the bill today that was submitted on the table of the speaker. We all know that the Americans and the Iran she's happening.
Hi guys, my name is Rebecca and I'm a performing artist, a songwriter, and you know, I'm just a very somebody, anyhow, someone, yeah. I'll put this shoe and stone the person that is asking me this question. Who are my big three? Weezy, Burna Boy, and Davido. I'm Rebecca, big four, fantastic four. Ha! No! Sir! No! Where does Olamide stand? He's standing on the solid rock. Oh, whoa, see, guys, my big four. Weezy, Olamide, Davido, Burna Boy. I love all of them and I listen to their songs. Ay, ma cover me ejo. Shanu mi.
Like say I done the Chris, kilo a day why I done the shame. I'm missing a man in distress, darling. But you cannot see me low. See, I no go wait for you local. See your body not the issue. Yeah. If I don't see money, tell me who go be my baby. When the Kaluba go show, you go surgery. And when the money no dey show, you go run and leave me. Oh, allow shadow me, yeah. Make I know they see all the ones. We go scatter me for hand. We go destroy my tears. Ooh, somebody call the popo. No go. If I can go. Oh, if money no dey, no. Yeah.
Alright, you know what I mean? It's sports on the rundown. So, without wasting much of our time, let's get straight to the conversation. You know, football in general, sports in general, you know, it's a very wild stuff. It's a very wild thing. It's a very big stage, and then it's actually funny and disappointing seeing big teams crashing out of the Champions League. It's actually crazy. You know, it's very disappointing though, because imagine teams like Liverpool, teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Shout Barcelona again for emphasis. Shout Barcelona again.
I know say some people go banter me, Barcelona, but the shocking thing is Real Madrid. They call them the king of the game.
Galacticos.
Thank you. They call them the king of the game, and then they're crashing out. Look at what happened in the last quarterfinals. From first leg to the second leg, it's really crazy.
It's not to be unheard, being that they battled giants of their own too. You know, they weren't battling small teams. They weren't battling just anybody.
Bayern is not
it's Bayern Munich of all teams. You know, they're not. I mean, from goalkeeping to attack,
the most complete.
Bayern is very complete. So to say that the Galacticos lost to Bayern Munich, it's a good story to tell.
Even at that, I feel like there's still, because watching the game, I see a lot of errors. Yeah. From the refereeing, from VAR.
So not even only Bayern this entire season has been all over the place.
Because it's quite funny having those kind of errors in this present time.
I mean, with VAR, we had refereeing issue in Barca's match.
Even in the Premier League,
we had refereeing issue in
Manchester United,
Madrid's match, in Manchester's match. Like, in fact, the last week and the last weekend's matches has all been refereeing issues back to back. And then it begs the question: what was the point of VAR in the first place? Like, why bring the VAR? Why are the screens there? Why are there 3 referees manning the VAR system and then nothing is going on?
I will say this and I will say this again. Yeah. There is corruption in this thing. Because you cannot tell me. See, there's a difference between you seeing a clear foul and then you not wanting to blow. Like, probably in favor of. Now let us take a look at Kubasi's red card. Yeah. The first leg. Fine and good. Barcelona, they have a track record of getting red cards.
Around last upper season 2024, same thing.
Years back, they have the record of receiving red card when it comes to Champions League, even in the quarterfinals in the group stage. But this one is even glaring. Fine, he's the last man. Do you know that the same thing that happened in the first leg happened in the second leg?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
We said that they're not used to their high line that they're playing, because
forget our line.
Even with those fouls that they're conceding, even the goals they are conceding too. If you check Barcelona's previous, like their last it's always the same cross from that angle, tapping.
Tapping. But apart from that, apart from that, if the game was balanced, if the refereeing was good, right? I believe so well that Barcelona would have won the match without stress. Because why will you tell me? What, like, explain to me why? No, just it's actually frustrating, seeing a football match and then you yourself, you're not a football person, like you're not a player. Let me put it that way, or you're not a referee, but you are seeing these things. They are glaring. You not be wondering, what is happening? Is it that? Wait, I'm going somewhere. Tell me the reason why, as a team, you will have 15 fouls without any card. Make it make sense.
It's making it make sense in the fact that it's what a retired referee said after Manchester Leeds match, where he said that the reason most calls aren't like that, the reason most calls aren't as stringent like that is because most VAR referees are very junior. And the referee holding the match itself, the main referee there, is always a senior referee. And most times it's very hard for them to, to place whatever their decision is over a senior referee. So whatever a senior referee says goes. So the reason a senior referee at all even goes to the VAR to check is just to fulfill all righteousness most times. Because if he calls, whatever it is I said at the VAR does not really matter.
Because of his senior referee.
And this is what a retired referee said after the Man U Leeds match. That is because he's a senior referee and most times his rule can be overruled. Like whatever he says can be, it needs to be changed. That's what I'm saying. What was the point of VAR in the first place?
Yeah.
Like why are we bringing VAR if this thing? And I mean, football is getting so soft. It's being so soft that, for instance, I'll still hold on to that Manchester Leeds match. The penalty cost against Euro, and then the same penalty cost against
Sandro.
Yeah, Lisandro and Okafor. Something that happened to Euro was overlooked entirely, and something that was so minor. From Lisandro, like something was so minor. He was on the air.
It's a normal. You have to reach. You have to get your balance.
Do you understand?
And then this is my problem with Manchester United people. You see that tackle from Lisandro. You cannot. Lisandro cannot tell me that. Oh, I did not see that it's the guy's air before he pulled the air. You cannot tell me that.
We can't start discussing physics in football right now, because what do you mean he can't say you're falling from the
anything.
You're falling unconscious. No, we can't be speaking physics. We can't be speaking physics in football. You're falling.
That's why you used to keep your balance. So
anyway.
There's a need to be like for upgrade in this.
Yes.
But Barcelona too. I used to say something, because this is not the first time they are receiving a red card. Look at time pass, like from Champions League January, this 2026 quarterfinal, Kubasi red card. 2025, you see league stage, Aradu red card.
2024,
same PSG. The same Kubasi in that 2025.
Same Kubasi.
He had a red card too, and it's quite crazy. 2024, Eddie Garcia red card. 2024. Araujo. This Araujo is the
it's a barrage of
triple red card.
It's a barrage, it's a barrage of red card with Barcelona, and it always comes around quarterfinals.
And biggest thing.
When they are ready, quarterfinals, they always get red cards. But then what about the red cards? Where are the red cards from Camavinga? The red card Camavinga and Villa.
That's
Real Madrid Camavinga and Villa.
No, this is the. You say it's not a red
card. It also comes back to what you said about refereeing, because I feel like maybe the referee actually even forgot that Kama was on one yellow card.
So when
to the second one, it was like I think can't even call you back that this guy's
but still beyond that, we've seen situations where a referee issues the first yellow card prior to the second one, and when he gives the second one, he looks and checks the VAR and sees that it's really not an offense to be given, and he overrules.
And that's why he comes back again to
overrules.
Go and check. Why is the screen there if you cannot? Actually, time wasting is a normal thing now. Everybody wastes time.
But time wasting attracts. It's not even on a nose.
Time wasting attracts yellow card when it's the first offense, right? You can't give a player a yellow card, and then when it's time wasting, you give him a red card. You ask him to exit the match just because it's time wasting. You give him a warning at best.
In fact, the red card was like the second yellow came from a face of
frustration.
Exactly.
Because
you know very well. The guy was like,
just sharp.
Just come on,
and that's why the referee of all people on the pitch, the referee is the most cool-headed person, or supposedly supposed to be the most cool-headed person
because
of all.
Exactly.
Yes, because of all people, and that is and that is the reason most rules were brought up where you don't talk to the referee
anyhow.
When not just anyhow, you don't just speak to the referee when there's a foul committed. It's the reason where whenever a foul is committed, you see the referees pushing everybody back and calling just the captains to come and speak to him. So the captain speaks for the player. Don't speak to me, don't do anything, so that you don't say something out of anger and offend the referee to give you a red card, you know, to exit the match.
But me on the player part, I feel like Kamavinga should do better. Right, because
I think Madrid players in general.
No, wait now, I'm going somewhere. Because when they brought in Kamavinga, I said something. I intentionally went to the viewing center to watch that match. I was like telling somebody that this Kamavinga, this guy go collect yellow. He show me that. Because if you check Kamavinga's play, most times if we foul you, you do as if nothing happen. Collect yellow. Most times he collect yellow. Why?
Let's speak about Real Madrid in general.
They have an ego problem.
Not just an ego problem, a leadership problem.
Ego and leadership problem.
Because we have the likes of Kamavinga, we have Vinicius, we have Bellingham, we have
Valverde, we have Cabral, we have Courtois,
we have even this France player Mbappe, and none of them are more or less leads or heads in the match. And we see a situation where there was a foul and there was a free kick to play, and Mbappe and Vinicius we are struggling on who to take that free kick, right? And Bellingham was saying that the ball should be given to Mbappe, and Vinicius asked him to shut up. And this is doing.
Can you imagine?
And this is doing.
All of them in the Madrid squad are just full of.
There's no lead. Gone are the days.
They are full of spoiled kids.
You understand? Gone are the days where Pepe stood.
I feel like those boys are just arrogant. And
very.
They are just arrogant.
Very. I mean,
the days of them even booing Cristiano when Cristiano had Ballon d'Ors. Cristiano was calling hat-trick. They were still booing him. And he just kept quiet. But Vini has not even done.
Vini has not done anything.
Vini has not won. He's been crying for the.
He's crying.
Then they play football. No, boys. There's a difference. You can't compare.
Players as spoiled those.
Say you won't compare people, men who they play that time. Compare them to no now.
Yeah, he said this. He said that football has gone soft. So
yeah, football
has really gone soft. So I feel like this Champions League of a thing. You know, the semi-finals will be played between PSG and Bayern.
PSG and Bayern, very good.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Haram football.
Very good.
Let's go and ask now.
For Bayern and PSG, I really don't know. It's a 50-50 thing. I don't know who's going to go through because that match is going to be
that's another Champions League.
Because the two of them, they are complete.
It's a final before a final.
That's literally the final.
The final.
I feel the person that wins that game should
win the final.
Yeah.
Because it was just like last season's semi-finals.
Yes.
Barcelona versus Inter Milan. It was like finals.
Pure.
You know, the main final was like it was looking like one-sided.
Honestly, last season I felt the main final was going to be difficult. I mean, PSG, Inter Milan, right?
And then Inter were just all over the place. They messed themselves up. People were like, this is the same Inter that beats Barca.
It's funny because I almost placed a bet that Inter will win that match. I was at a parlor, you know, with some boys.
I'm not trying again.
And you know, bosses were going around and they were like, PSG is going to win this match. I said, what do you mean? Do you see what Inter did? Do you see the struggle Inter passed through?
So they have broken both of your head.
Do you understand?
You never knew that Inter
when I came and watched
God
that match,
you.
the disgrace of my life.
God saved you.
so
this is going to be like a final before a final. You know, Bayern, PSG.
So it's a game I really look forward to. It's a game we are looking forward to. You know, we don't know who is going to go through yet between Bayern Munich and PSG, and also between Atletico Madrid
and Arsenal.
You see that match?
Between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal, I have a thing for Atletico Madrid now.
You can never tell.
Yes,
you can have a thing for them, but you can never tell because Atletico Madrid can be very funny at times. You know, when they get
you need them to step up
their game and then they flop.
True.
So we really don't know.
But it's been a while. Simeone got to this part of
it's
I don't think he'll give up that easily.
It's been a while. So moving forward, you know, we have big games ahead.
This weekend.
The EPL title race.
Yeah.
City are getting.
Say Arsenal will bottle this one again.
City are one step closer with beating Chelsea.
Exactly.
It's
City and Arsenal.
It's rivals against rivals.
Exactly.
True. Like Man City, Arsenal, Manchester, not London. Manchester, not London again. Man U, Chelsea. It's rival.
But I want to ask you a question. Do you think this match between Man City and Arsenal will determine the winner,
100%,
the EPL winner?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, they're done. It's going to be one of the deciders for EPL. If Arsenal loses this match, they stand a chance to lose the EPL.
Actually,
City still even have
Arsenal
have a game at hand.
Arsenal does not need even draw in anything they are doing so far going forward. They don't need even one draw. So if they lose this match or they draw it,
and the funny thing is City has not beaten Arsenal in the last 5 Premier League games. Not counting
so
like not Carabao.
City has to prove beating them in five meetings. City has to prove beating them and taking the EPL. City has to prove beating them and Guardiola being his boss at the end of the day.
In 9 points.
Do you understand?
Because it will not be fun. Because now Arsenal is 6 points ahead, right? So if Man City should win this match, should win this game,
the
gap is already closed up.
Yes, it's 3 points. And 3
Man
points
City,
can be gotten by 3 draws.
Yeah, Man City has an outstanding match.
Yeah.
So definitely, what are we saying?
So if
should they just mail the trophy to Manchester? They should just send it now.
But actually, let us wait and see. Nobody can tell. We don't know what's up. We don't know who's going to win.
Arsenal is also missing some key players. Saka,
they are
so-called
star boy, right?
Yeah,
and then when we come to Manchester United, Chelsea, it's been
that match is to me. That match is going to be kind of tough. But the way Manchester United is right now,
yes,
I have this confidence,
in
them that they will beat Chelsea.
It's always that confidence when it comes
United
to
has not won
at Chelsea, and like
they've not won at Stamford Bridge in over 6 years.
Over 6 years, actually.
Even though they've not taken a loss at Stamford Bridge, though, but winning is very crucial. Not just draws and losses, but winning is very crucial. And
they win. That's true. Win for both teams is very, very crucial to secure their Champions League spots once and for all.
I mean, Chelsea is 6th on the table, right? And Chelsea needs to win to secure that Champions League spot.
Chelsea's 4th, though.
6th on the table.
Chelsea, I feel like
Chelsea is 6th on the table.
I feel like
54 points. Okay, yeah.
Chelsea is 6th.
Yes.
Chelsea
is 6th on the table.
Personally, I feel like Chelsea is not going to Champions League this season.
Oh.
Because other teams are not coming to play.
Right.
They may not even go anywhere, even Europa League. This is not me bantering Chelsea.
No. You say they will not go anywhere.
They stand a chance to go to Europa. Europa is just they are 6th on the table, so at best 5th. And they go to Europa. But Manchester United does not need to lose that 3rd position they are standing on. So it's a win for both teams. Yeah.
So this is my own prediction on Manchester City versus Arsenal. I'm seeing goals in that match because both teams would want to score. I'm seeing like something like over 2.5 in that match.
It might just happen the way FA Cup happened.
The funny thing is, I think Arsenal is going to push for a draw.
Yes,
that is what I'm looking at. Arsenal pushing for a draw. I don't see them going all out against City.
Okay,
they're going to push for a draw.
I think that has a lot to prove. Coming against his boss again, he has so much to prove. And it's not just the EPL winning. It's the fact that I've outgrown. This thing where we say that Manchester City has a very firm tactics to football. They don't change easily. They have the way they go and they follow it. And then Arteta swings. He's not steady at this. He's playing this tactics today. He's playing this tactics tomorrow. He's switching. He's packing balls. He's playing corners. He's looking for
the easy way out.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And Man City, which is Guardiola, has always stuck to the same tactics. It doesn't matter who he's playing with. So at this point, I think that needs to come out from that pass. Yeah, that shell. He needs to be firm now, playing against his boss, who is Guardiola.
Well, we can never tell. Let's know what you think in the comment section. Let's know who you think would go through or who you think will win the match or these matches.
Yeah, right? The decider for EPL.
And your predictions, just drop your predictions.
How many goals you're expecting?
Exactly.
We think is going to score today.
So let's know your prediction in the comment section, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and follow us for more. We have many more updates coming your way. Peace out.
Since why they buy fuel if we never increase like this? They think suddenly we just overnight we see that the fuel have increased to 1,000 plus. Before 830, 800, 700, but now 1,230. Now they buy fuel.
Hi people, today we are still on the price hike issue, and today we are on the streets of Lagos to ask commercial drivers the highest price they have gotten fuel per litre recently. Come with me, let's go ask them.
The fuel too cost, and we know they happy at as a transporter, as a driver, transporter. We know they make it at all. The one if you buy fuel, we know they see the money at all, and we know if you increase money because passenger no fit pay the money. If you increase them, you increase money, passenger no go fit pay. You little one way you buy, you know, if you pay passenger. Last week we buy almost 1,130. You know, it past 2 days they increase am to 1,230 naira. And the amount wey you see they carry passenger, now we see they carry. Only driver now they suffer now. No good at all.
Actually, I entered this bus from Magboro, and I'm going to K2. From Magboro to K2 is 800 naira, and before it's 600. Now it's 800 naira.
It's 1,003 now, 1,003.
How much did they buy before?
Before it's 200 naira. Before it's 200 naira. But we just everything just increased. 1,003, 1,250.
I'll buy like today, not like today. I'll buy like 1,230.
How much did they buy before?
Before, at least we still they manage 800, 900 before. But now it's too expensive.
Recently today, I bought fuel from Mobi filling station, 1,240. 1,240, yes.
How much you used to buy before?
Before I used to buy 839, 850. Some places they tell you different price. Some places 9 something.
What do you want make government do now about all this?
I want make government try to the fuel to come down small because you know pay at all the way the condition that in Nigeria be. If you say me will give the price, passenger no passenger will fit enter the transport and their salary no increase. Do you understand? They know if you pay.
They can reduce the price of the fuel. It will be better. I pray that.
Let's just help us to bring the fuel down. They should please, because we calling price for people sef. We are very ashamed to tell them their price. To tell them the price of the bus. If you tell them 700, they'll say like this now we are going to Yanowuru. Me alone, even though if I'm not a commercial driver, I won't enter it. I will say it's too much. From here to Yanowuru, 700 naira, but it's not our fault.
We are begging government. The thing is too much. The sufferness in this country for fuel, that kind of a thing. We don't even understand this anymore. The thing is, we need the government to come to our aid. They should come to our help. They should help us. We don't know what to do. It's not only this fuel of a thing. We are buying fuel costly. We are facing other challenges on the road.
Government should help us. So we are begging our daddy Tinubu to come to our aid. It's not easy at all. Entering motor from Magboro to Bega, 800 naira. It's not friendly.
You have seen, you have heard. Nigerians, they are not happy. Talk more of the commercial drivers. They are not happy. The government has to do something about the increments in fuel price. That is all for today. My name is Chris Christopher. See you next time. Bye.
We're content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further. We got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68000168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos. Are you a content creator? podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further. We got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68-000-168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos. Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further. We got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68-000-168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos.
Thank you for staying with us. It's an honor to still have you on the screen so far. We'll be talking about the Strait of Hormuz quickly, and there's an update for you. Williams, what do you have for us on that?
So, yesterday, the leaders of Iran said that they will open Strait of Hormuz, but it will not stay open except US pulls out its navy. You know the US had already brought their base. And so that is what Nigerians will now depend on for price of fuel to come down, and then things will regularize. So let's keep praying. let's pray and fast.
I cannot do it really.
Pray and fast.
Okay, right about now, let's go right into the social media buzz. Who is excited? This is where we get reviews, comments from the street of social media. Social media, anyway.
So this is how we clock it.
Okay, clock it. All right. So we will be talking about first on the list is our OPM pastor suspends autistic adopted daughter's marriage. Plans as over 1,000 suitors apply. And guess what? You know, if you're on the street of social, everybody has social media. Virtually everyone, 80% of Nigerians have social media. Yes. So you know the story already. But we're here to read the comments and speak a little bit about what we think about the situation. Perry's signature too says all this your autistic children doesn't need husband or wife. All they need is carers. I think it meant
yes. And it's true. Yeah. Because you just pay care and they take care of them. Yes. Not to, one boy will just carry the money and
let's move on. Vanny Velvet says, I'm sure 85% of the men that applied will not treat that woman right. They are only after the money. May God help her. Then Nikki Empire 01 says, I said it, and then laugh emoji. Guys, have no get pick.
The next comment, please.
Then _mobile_Scargirl says, set what do you bring to the table? Who is your mate?
Oh God!
All my days. Okay, now we think. Do you actually think that they applied because they meant well, or because of the perks that came with that proposal?
Let me first ask you one question. Have you been on social media lately? Yeah. Have you seen the new trend that the men are becoming princesses?
Yes. They are turning the table.
They are turning the table.
What's going on? Can we not digress? Can we not digress?
Gold diggers.
They are miners. At least I don't think women do mining. The women do mining. For gold, yeah, we mine.
Diggy gold. What's that again?
Mine. Is it not mining that you're talking about?
This one, we want uproot the root.
But who wouldn't jump on that opportunity?
Yes, come to think.
So why didn't you apply? Did you apply? I think they have to start posting the names. Have the list of people that apply.
Yeah, and thank God I'm married.
I can't
see me there.
You applied, right?
It can never be me.
Sharp. You applied.
By their statement.
Yeah, you shall know them.
It shall never be me.
Okay, so while that was still on, then Akon thought that let me drop something on social media. And this affects everybody again. Men are not wired to be committed to one partner.
I disagree with that.
It is not our fault. It's just nature.
I completely
Can you not? And I completely excited about that because it fits the propaganda about men.
And it's not just a man.
Well, I'm also coming out to say women are also
yes, in nature.
It's more women than men, but we're not ready for that conversation.
Really?
It's more women than men.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying
I'm a man of one wife.
I put it to you now.
I'm a man of one wife.
And I will remain a man of how many years have you been married?
Love that.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
And the camp, what I want to do is side chick.
Expensive.
No, I think
expensive.
God bless you. Number one.
See,
but that's not even
now
it's about character.
You said
it's
expensive. It means that there's a caveat to it. If you had finances, everything, would you
I
still
disagree with it. Even if I have all the money in this world, I cannot have a side chick.
Men need stability.
Where do I even start from? Telling a girl that I like her, I want to date her. Where do I even start from? How can I even say that?
I know we have some comments here. Mr. Chris _1. Come on, why are you doing username like this? That's for you and your household. My wife will forever be the one.
Yes,
only
I stand with Mr. Chris. I stand with you.
Then
inestimable
_dual says women are not wired to be committed to one thing. God bless you, sister.
What is good for the goose?
Yes,
is good for the gander.
Yeah. Then
see the matter.
Denying Fashion Enterprise says, I don't understand, but how come Adam and Eve only had themselves? How come Adam had only one Eve?
That's how life started.
BeUnique.e says anything to justify promiscuity, not surprise.
God will bless you.
I'm telling you.
God will bless this person. God will bless you.
Your princess
please. I have one question to ask. Before you got married, was it this kind of mindset? Did you have this mindset that you had now before you got married?
I did have it.
Have you ever cheated on your girlfriend when you were single?
Of a truth, I have. And this is let me tell you why. I was out of the relationship and I was pulling out.
And you can't tell her?
Sometimes you may be telling them and they don't want to believe because what they are seeing is different.
I'm not trying to justify what Williams is saying.
You can until you move on and they see that you have moved on.
Alex, are you single?
It doesn't validate.
Alex, are you single?
Can I withhold?
No, don't withhold. Are you single?
Or something like that.
But do you also think that men are not meant to have one woman?
I believe that men should have one partner.
That's what it should be.
Have you ever cheated?
Are you even scared of disease?
Aside that, I think that it is very important that we stick to one person.
But you know when you say cheating,
outlook on the relationship.
Cheating is not only until there is intercourse. That's not the only time that there's cheating. Cheating starts from when you begin to have conversations that are not normal with another person. So when you ask if I had cheated,
That was where I'm looking at it from.
Okay.
Having conversations, because you appear to be in this relationship, but you're already talking to another girl about starting.
So it was another talking stage.
Yes.
So why are you starting on that talking stage when you know that
you want, if you see a lady
that you know
that you can't have a life,
you guys, you know,
and you're telling
running
her,
out of time.
Can we move out? And she's not,
we'll come back to this discussion next week.
It's a big discussion, though.
Very big discussion. Yes, we'll talk about this next
And last, another interesting one. Guess what? Gay alleged sister calls him out for abandoning their family, and this is the same guy that says no, guys, he even has an institution, an online institution. He would wear a rope and
wear
one rope, like he has a rope.
Your principal, I'll be your lecturer.
A VC rope he does have, and he says that no guy should give his girlfriend money and blah blah blah. And he has
you should spend your money on your family.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you are not practicing what you're preaching.
Now, this is a very different conversation, and it's
how is it different?
It's a very different conversation. Don't about family.
No, don't say.
I'm interested.
He wants to
let him say what is mine now. Yeah.
I feel like you guys are about to gang up on me.
No, I'm not doing that.
You know what I think? Every family member, right, is responsible for themselves. This is a very controversial take. Don't come for me. Everybody is responsible for themselves. If I'm going to help you, it's because I want to, not because I have to.
No, to your family member.
So my family members.
So you think what I think is.
So wait, do you expect your father? Let me ask him just one question. Do you expect your father to pay your fees in school? Why?
Because he's the father. He brought me to the.
You are entitled.
You think I'm entitled?
That means you are entitled.
It's a very different thing. The family members who, you know, just on your journey of success, you've helped, right? Because we've not gotten to the root of this particular conversation. The family members that you've, tried bringing up with you.
But she didn't sound that way. She don't
understand. We've only seen one clip of her calling him out and saying that, oh, she's not calling me because she did that. She's just saying that he doesn't practice what he preaches. She's setting him up for drags. Can we look at it from that aspect that she's actually setting him up for drags?
She must have had enough. That's why she came out. Although we have comment though. Abdul Ak _ him says, I can't wait to see Gege's video. Then _ Olivre says, brother say go to your boyfriend. The same brother preaching online to boys to ask their girlfriend, get family, unless you're step siblings and not close. If not, my brother's burden is equally my burden, and it will weigh on my mind till I can help out to the best of my ability.
As family.
Then say _Guo says, as a man after your mom, no other woman can. As a man after your mom, no other woman can love you past your sister. Before your sister will come out like this, she's really broken inside.
Nigerians and sentiments.
Oh, okay, please. Then King Kind Guy says, check the list. Your love of my life, LML, might be among those. Yes, so I feel like I understand where we might have so many, perspective towards this. Again, it's perspective, but I still feel like just help. You cannot.
So she's family. Really? What I'm trying to say is, she didn't even sound like maybe he tried and maybe it didn't work out.
I think he has
never done anything.
But do you believe that he wouldn't do anything?
But you see, in my place, you don't draw conclusions from matters just hearing one side of the story. Like she said, somebody is expecting Gege's video. Gege also needs to speak out and share his own side, because like he said, the lady may have been helped before and misused the help. But forgiveness is necessary.
Forgiveness is necessary. I would love us to continue this discussion, but we have come to the end of the show. But before we close the show, Omara is going to round up the show, but then a wonderful person is celebrating her birthday today. And she happens to be the MD. Her name is Anwuli Onyago. Oh, thank you. So she is celebrating her 50th birthday today, and we would want to wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy
God bless you for all you do. We love you.
We pray
this new year will bring forth more blessings to you, long life and prosperity in good health.
Amen.
Welcome to your body year.
These are 50.
Doesn't matter.
My MD is a body.
She's a body. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My
I didn't say so.
My MD is your body here, ma'am. Wow. We love you all.
Okay.
From all of us here at iBrand.
And
love you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for staying with us. It's been an extremely amazing time being here today with our guest. And this is Alex. I'm sure you'll be seeing him more.
Thank you for having me. It was a very interesting conversation.
Right, it's a pleasure having you. Please do well to comment, drop what you think about the discussion we've had today, your view. And till you meet us again next time, same day, bye for now.